Hello everyone, welcome back. Again, I'm still having the same issue with the video, but I won't mind. With time, I'll fix it. How's everyone doing? Thursday. Let's see what today brings. You saw how after yesterday FOMC price took again all-time high, and you would think, well, maybe price uses that news and it goes lower, but that's where I think we fail when we started thinking. There's always something with this. I have a setup for more downside with the first presented fair value gap. So here we go. Let's see. We are trading at all-time high. Yes, it's a little weaker than NQ. I believe we don't have any more news. Yeah, we have an employment claim at 8:30. And that's it. That's it for today. ES opened at the same level it closed. I mean, it did yesterday high, which is at 86.5. That's today open. 86. Oh, it opened one tick above. We're going to leave the first percenter for value gap here, and I'm supposed to enter with after it's done. So I will enter with 2 contracts. Stop loss above there, above high of day. I have to take at least one below low of day. 70. Actually, I could add one more. Hey, how's it going, Rizzy? How you doing, man? This is the trade with the first presented fair value gap. This is, I don't have any bias here. I don't know what price is going to do. We have midnight open at 35. That's it. Done with that trade. Done with that account. Very fast. Price hit midnight opening. Down here. It's at 35. But now I'm going to switch to the main account. How's it going, Rizzy? Have you done any trade? Have you done any trade? I mean, I sell from the top, selling to a 4-hour pro value gap. I see. ES just took London low. Let's see what else it has to offer. But in my main trade, it's a buy, waiting for it to trade lower. I see. You trying to, you right now, you say your main trade is to enter, wait for price to come lower to buy. Do you wait for a reaction or you have a limit order down there? Like kind of a confirmation. Depends on what price do once it gets to the level you want, or you already, no matter what it does, you will enter long if it gets to a lower price. All right, brother. Very nice close for this 5-minute candle. What happened? Look at this. So let's see. So I have my zones marked out, but I don't use limits. I'll wait for 1 minute structure and enter. I see it's, yeah, kind of a waiting for to see what happens once price gets to the level you want. NQ right now at Tuesday high, which is 24,600. And yes, actually it's on nothing. It just took London low and it kept dropping. Below I have yesterday open and yesterday close. So we are on ES at 50, well, a little bit lower than 50% of yesterday close and today's open. Let's see. It's almost by my TP. Let me see, where is that? 4 hour. I see your TP is at 560. If it goes right, I'll be 1% off. See my TMO. Base one down. Got it. Do you have a rule for your trades when it comes to risk and reward? Do you always go for a fixed risk? I mean, a fixed RR? I was saying that if you have a fixed RR, if all your trades are 2-to-1 or not necessarily, if they are sometimes 1-to-1, then you still take it. It depends on the setup, right? I see. It makes sense. Very strong push higher. I don't want to get involved in this kind of things. Like price open, very aggressive, nice, very nice 5-minute candles closing on its low. However, when I enter on a trade for more continuation, price doesn't do this deep pullbacks. It's too much for me to try to enter now for more downside. So now I just have to wait. It's kind of similar to yesterday. We opened wick, we did a deep pullback with strong 5-minute candles, and inside macro we hit first presented fair value gap. Same thing we're doing here. The only difference is that when price opened yesterday, it took $9.30. It took a swing high, and here it didn't. But we didn't tap into the still, for me, it's not ideal for more downside. In the sense that I won't take a trade to a downside, but that doesn't confirm that I could look for more upside. Right now, I'm on the sidelines, just watching. It's not ideal for me. But it's very important to mention that, because I don't think it's going, or it's not enough for me to enter for more downside. It's also not enough for me to enter for more upside, because like you say, we didn't tap into the fair value gap. We're doing a lower low. Price still inside first presented fair value gap. Like, we have things for more downside, and we have things for more upside. And when that happened, the way I trade, it's a 50-50 for me. Last minute of this 5-minute candle. Let's see how it closes. Open will hit. Look how that 5-minute candle closed. Let's see if we inverse this 1 minute. Price did inverse it. I entered with one stop loss above here. Target, it's 17. Because I'm risking like almost 50 points, then one contra, it's enough. We are making a higher low. And I think if we take my stop loss, we could easily take high of day. I'm about to get stop out on this one. We had a nice close in the 5 minute, closing up close to its open. However, the next 5 minute candle is, it's looking very strong. Look how it closed. It would have been great if price do this before inversing this. That's where I got trick. Price inverse this. It also went below the previous 5 minute. That's where I got trick. And I was planning that if we couldn't inverse this, I was planning on entering with the stop order here, targeting maybe high of day. Depends on where I put my stop loss. maybe a little bit higher, because targeting high of day would have been putting my stop loss too tight, but it could have worked. But yeah, my first trade didn't work. Let's see. Both of them took high of day. ES took high of day as well. Price did a high and low. Price did a high and low with London low, and started to reverse from there. let's see, as of now, it's for me time to wait. We have all-time high at 762.75. It looks like macro is going to close on its high. I think only once I was able to catch that, targeting macro closing on its high. Hey, how's it going, Sagar? It was a loss. I enter here for more downside. And I enter on the low of this swing low. I got stop out after less than 4 minutes. So no, I couldn't, it didn't work out. I was cautious because of this, but when I saw this 5-minute closing, we were doing a lower high, price inverse for this fair value gap. It was looking good. We were finding resistance on the first percentile fair value gap. I went for the push, then I bought. I see. So we took all-time high again. We're making new highs. I was more looking to upside. When I saw this, I didn't want to enter anything. Maybe with a stop order above this swing high. However, when I saw all this drop inside the first percentile fair value gap, we inversed this, we did a lower low. Somehow it tricked me And as you can see, I didn't enter like trying to predict the top of this leg. I waited 6 minutes. For me, it was enough. But actually, I entered. Yeah, it looked like a clear manipulation because I entered on its low. I think it's a manipulation that the only way you can see it is if you have bias. If you have bullish bias and you say no matter what price do, I'm not looking for more downside. I'm looking for more upside. I think this opening drop, it's enough. We're going higher. That's one, I think, one of the way of avoiding this. But for me, since I don't have a bias and I'm still learning how to have bias and all of that, this tricked me very well. It looks good for more downside. In Q took London high, ES still holding below. What? Oh yeah. The thing is that ES dropped a lot. Yeah. I was hesitant to buy because I wanted to tap into it, but then I thought we tap into a 15-minute fair value. It's going to pull back. That's it. That's what I need for me to enter for more upside. Now I'm a little bit worried because we took London high already. I like to trade when price it looks like it's heading one level, and then I want to catch a little piece of that. So after we get to that level, I don't like to use the word difficult, but I think that's the only word that explain what happened. It gets a little bit difficult because I don't have a clear target for price. Not for me. For me, it's always one-to-one, but for price, I like to imagine price it's going to take in one level. So I should have told you that I bought so you could see a better view. Yeah, maybe that would have helped, but I really liked it. I remember I told you I'm not looking for anything right now. Oh, I saw a drop. I saw a 5-minute. Maybe if this 5-minute would have closed a little bit higher, but it closed down here. We went below that. Let's see. Also, price, we were very close to London low. Price never took London low. So, see, I like to trade, like thinking price could go to another level. I was expecting, we did a higher low here, and then I was expecting maybe taking that. We were going to do a sweep on stop loss. We take London loss low, and then we could easily, after we take London low, I wouldn't be looking for more downside or upside. I would just sit back and watch. But hey Benji, how you doing, man? How's it been? Not bad, honestly. Last 2 days has been green days. Mondays again, red day was a red day. And today I took my first trade. I sold here and I got stopped out after less than 4-minute odds. That's all. Pass my combine again for shorts and longs. Express account. That's crazy, brother. Express account. Now do you copy trade all of them, or do you trade one by one? Now, Sagar, for me, I need a bigger pullback than this. This is not enough for me. They had a meltdown day on the... Oh, that's awesome, brother. That's awesome. When you say you have a meltdown, what does that mean? That you made too many trades on a day, that you risk too much? Of course, this is not a pullback. Yeah. No, because sometimes I say, okay, I want to enter for more upside. Prices are strong, but I want to see, you know, a little bit lower prices. And then I look at days. There are days that we don't do more than this. And then when I'm journaling, I see, well, we kind of did a pullback, but I have to tell myself it's not a pullback. It's not enough. It's too little. So I'm fine with just letting it go. I was stop loss, set on trade away. 750 and was damn. That is funny only when after week to week, but in the moment it's really bad. But it's funny how we can do things like that. We know we shouldn't and we don't care. It's called premium zone, too expensive. Also, I don't need price to go below 50% to what we would call a discount zone. It's not a requirement for me. It just needs to look like a clean pullback. But I don't always wait for price to go to the discount zone below 50%. Until after 2 losses. Look at the 5-minute candles, how they're closing. Very strong. Days like this, and I have to learn. Days like this, you can buy above any 5-minute. And even if you put the stop loss, let's say here, target hit 1-to-1 for me, 1-to-1. Or I think everyone that even that goes for 3-to-1 or 2-to-1, they even move to break even after 1-to-1. I don't know, but here again, same thing. Target hit. Target hit. It's just 75. I know it's not like a Oh, but that's not a strategy. I know. I'm just pointing that out. I see it in my journal, and there has to be something where it's okay. You might have an entry. I might have an entry down here, but I could enter above here and risk less and keep the same stop loss for, let's say I have an entry here, right, with the stop loss here. I could still, in days like this, I always, most of the time, I figured out that I could still enter here and look for something like that. Like I said, it's not a strategy. It's just something that I keep seeing because I'm a pullback trader. And when price doesn't do a pullback, I have nothing. So that's maybe why I'm thinking that way and thinking about that. But I think it's also a good example to practice patience. Healthy pullback, it's around 38%. I see. That's good to hear because yeah, like I say, I don't necessarily wait for, but yeah, I would say about 35, 40, it's fine for me. Anyways, I'm done for the day, just checking in. All right, Benji, thank you for passing by, brother. Take care. I hope you end up the week profitable. 38%. That's good. I never thought about it in percents, thing. I always look at the maybe 50%. But yeah, that's a good thing. Hey, how's it going, Sharky? I took a short. And I got stopped out. Right here. It's tickling my TP. It was 2 beep off. Do you start to trailing after it does that, or you don't move the stop loss? There's so many different way of trading that's why I keep asking those kind of questions, because I like to see what other traders do. Because for example, if I have a target here, I wonder, it moved already more than 90% in my favor. Should I be already trailing aggressive and be okay with whatever it gave me? Should I stay? As of now, I'm not planning on changing anything, but I like to see what other people do, other traders do. I have an order sitting at 38, so let's see. But 38 of this whole leg, I see. See, it keeps going up. it's not bad because it kind of aligned with high of day after this high, previous high of day. So it's a, yeah, it's a good level. Did you catch that? I did not. I actually entered short. I love this swing low. It looks like a beautiful entry for longs, but I entered shorts. I thought we were going lower. And after that, Sagar, the 38 in this for this leg, it looks good, but for me, it would be too much. The way I trade, if I see price going down all this, it also depends the way it goes down, but for me, if it goes down, then I'm either looking for in this leg for something for a little scalp for more downside, or I don't know, I'll have to wait. Every time frame it's very bullish. As of this point, every time frame is very bullish. We have the, let me use the 15. It's very strong as well. It's very strong. See, this is what I thought price could take, especially after this opening. I thought we might, even if price is going, the plan was going for more upside, I thought we might take that low. So I have trades and trades. Some trades I feel like they're not good. The contact is not good in my favor. It's not looking good. However, this trade, I don't know. I don't like to analyze trades during the day. I do a little bit after in the afternoon, and then I'll go more in depth in the weekends. But as of now, I don't feel like this trade has too many things against me. Up almost 200 points. Almost not 200 points. Low of day is at 600. 200 points. Wow. I also think a lot of people were waiting for that London low to be taken to enter longs. You took longs? Where did you enter? That's true. ESD took London low. You see, that's something I missed. That's something I missed. I entered short here. I was looking for more downside, expecting NQ was going to take London low. But I didn't realize, well, I did realize that ES took London low, but it wasn't a big deal for me, but it looks like it was. Yeah, it's a nice SMT. I entered short here. I do 1-to-1 trades, but I was expecting price to take London low. But yeah, that's a nice SMT for more upside. So, how's it going, Pizza? I have taken one trade so far. It was a short here, and I got stop out. Other than that, I haven't seen any other setup, even though price looks very strong. No worries, man. Take it easy. Now I have 2 trades left, but if my next trade it's a losing trade, that's it, because I stop after two consecutive losing trades. I had some shorts on ES as well. I managed to take 2R. Yeah, I noticed that ES was way weaker than NQ. It even took London low. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting NQ to take London low, and then if you wanted to reverse, that's fine. I planned to take profit before that, but no, it didn't happen. It was hard for me to choose, but I went with gut feeling with ES. Right, to choose between ES and NQ. Yeah, that's something that I'm trying to learn as well. To be fast deciding which one is better for the trade, ES or NQ. I will my first option will always be NQ, but I have noticed that sometimes one, it's supporting my idea better than the other. So yeah, I'm trying to learn that also. How to and switch fast to the other index. I have done only one trade with ES. It was a win. Right? Yeah. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. All right, brother. Take care, brother. See you next time. 55. I might have an opportunity here to enter long. But I would like to enter on a trade after 1050. Let's see. I want to enter after 1050 at 755. Very strong 3-candle reversal in the 5-minute in ES and NQ, and we also have an outside candle on ES in the 15-minutes. We did a lower high with London high. That's it. So in 55, it will be something like this, 55.5. Stop loss will be at 42.75. But I would not enter because we still need 4 minutes for macro. Let's see. So target hit, but again, I was waiting for macro. So that's an expired setup for me. Actually, it becomes a setup after macro. So this is just nothing before macro for me. Good thing is that price is moving. Market has been open for more than an hour and we haven't balanced in a single moment. price has been trending for the whole day. One direction, clear one direction, then clear another direction. That's nice. So I entered two there, long, stop loss below this swing low. And then my target, it's 82. 82.5. If I get stop out, that's the last trade of the day. I could add one more down here. That move it to 65. Eight. It's not looking. It's at 80. I'm going to get stop out here. Second trade of the day. It didn't work out. That's it. Two and done for me. $180 loss today. I have two red days this week, two green day, and the green days, both of them combined doesn't add to one of the losing day, which means that's something I have to work on it. That's something that I have to work. My losing day on Monday was $250 loss. My winning day on Tuesday, it's less than $100. It was only one trade. Let's see. Yeah, well, it was $108. And then my winning day yesterday only $76, and today is $180, which means I'm down for the week $260. $260. Let's see, I want to see what price do inside this macro. And after 11:10, I'm done. There's a 90% chance that I will finish the week red, because I have never done 3 consecutive winning trades in a single day, and that's what I need for tomorrow, for me to turn the week from red to green. So it's okay, it takes 1 day to get green. Yeah. That made me think that it wasn't that bad of the week. I have had worse weeks. As long as you manage your risk, you'll be fine. I think I need to manage more the expectation, because the risk, yeah, I think I have it under control. It's always the same, $100 to risk, I think. And as of right now, I'm not struggling with it, but sometimes the expectation is the one that hit me the worst, because after 1 winning day, 2 winning days, then I kind of start to feel like it's the normal thing, and then losing trades or losing days or losing week or consecutive losing week kind of start feeling worse than before. But the goal, it's still the same, and it has to be the same, and I have to remind it to myself, because like I say again, sometimes after a period especially after a few wins, I start to look at losing trades or looking days different. Every trader goes through that. I bet. One thing that helps me is that as long as I don't make a mistake, honestly, don't make a mistake help me a lot, because I can really look at my trades. I can say, okay, it's the same setup as last week. It just didn't work this week. Good, let me take notes of that. But when I make a mistake, that actually messed up the whole thing. But if I look at my trades and I don't have mistake, I don't have anything, then it actually helps a lot. Every day is different. Yesterday I took 7 trades, all winners. That's awesome. What is small base hits? What do you mean? Oh, the 7 trades. I mean, the thing about the thing about profit and all of that, I think it's at some point I won't look at the risk. It's for me, it will be all about, I don't know how to explain a bit. Like multiply. Today is 100, but easily, if I know what I'm doing, if I already have everything not figured out, but kind of a working strategy, it would be the same trade and risking 1,000 to make 1,000. So for me, the best explanation is, why do I risk $100? Because I know that down the line, I'm going to burn the account. So I'm trying to take a little bit longer with this account so I can actually trade and practice and get the data I need without being investing every single week. So that's the main reason I use the low profit. So even if price is reversing here, it doesn't tell me anything wrong with my trade. Again, I will analyze my trade after, in the afternoon and in the weekend, but I don't feel like I could have done like moving the stop loss or anything like that. Something new, but something that I could do. It's I would have entered if I had another chance. I would have entered here with stop order, and target would hit, but because my stop loss was here, so it would be like this. So, but this was my second losing trade. What's your TP? My TP was like 82, but I got stop out. Some days you have to be a scalpers, and some days you gotta let it play out. Yeah, I think after a few months, when I have a good idea when are those days. One thing I don't want to do is like wake up one day and use my thinking to figure it out when it's my day. Like, oh, today price looks good. Today I'm going to let it run, or I want to use whatever I do to trading. I want it to be in my journal. Just because my journal say, not because I think price, because every time I go with whatever I think, it's wrong. It's the other way. And for me, the only way to avoid that is to, okay, my journal say that Tuesday, if price do this and do that, then I should let it go. I should let it run. Things like that. Hey Manny, how you doing, brother? Hey, thank you for that, Sarah. Thank you, and also for staying here, brother. I was noticing how price got close to that 38%. Is this the 1 minute correct? Yes, this is the 1 minute. This is the 5 minute. Do you have a limit order down there? I like to let the price come to me and not the other way. Yeah, 250. But again, you know, the wrong side. It's a stronger. My cutting is 250 is my max. I started with 500, not this, before I started live streaming, before I started doing all this. I started with 500, I went down to 300, then 250, and now I decided 100. That's it. I'm going to stay with it. Like I said, at the end, my main goal here is staying in the game the longer that thing. Yeah, stay in the game. What's your strategy? I'm still learning, but I mainly trade price action. But that's it. I'm going to end it. I don't have anything else here. I did 2 trades today. None of them work. Let's go. I entered down here. I know it looks beautiful for a long entry, but I entered short. I thought we might see lower prices. Got stopped out. And then we have a very strong move to the upside. I waited for a down move, for a pullback to enter for more upside. I said that I wanted to enter here. 55.50, something like that. But inside micro, it's we have micro here. Because we didn't do that, I didn't enter, because price, it was not micro yet, so I didn't enter on this trade. I waited for micro. I saw that we inverse this fair value gap. We were doing a outside candle in the 5 minute. Right here. It's not that bad. It's not an ideal outside candle, but still. It did close above the 50%, so it's not that bad. I entered long. I added one more below here, and I got stopped out. Price move a lot against me, almost 20 point below my stop loss, and then it started to move in. I have done trades. It's a playbook as well. Like, for example, if I see a setup here, I enter, I get stopped out just like this, but then I see price moving not too much. Like, if it moves 50 point against me, then I'm not looking anymore. But I keep watching price action and see what happened below my stop loss, because as we can see, I use very tight stop losses. So there's a high chance that I get stopped out and then price run in my favor. So I keep watching, and then this could be a good another entry for me, which also I will use a very tight stop loss, but less than 1 minute target hit. But because I did already 2 trades, that's it for me. And yes, it's nice when I think that if I break the rule, I could do a win trade, but I think I'm in the building phase and I'm trying to build consistency and discipline. P&L for the month so far, I'll tell you right now. I wanted to say a lie, but I'm not that fun. I'm down $430. $430. And I have traded this week 13 days. I have something very nice in my journal, which is the only green week that I have. It's the week that I didn't trade the Monday. I already decided not to trade Mondays. I will trade the next 2 Mondays because that's the way I want to do it. I want to actually have the data. But this is very nice. I have been trading for 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 weeks. And I have 7 red Mondays. And the only one that it's not red is because I didn't trade. And that week was my only profitable week. That's nice because that tells me that I could solve at least 30% of my problem just eliminating Mondays. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to end it here. Friday, like I say, for me to go green this week, I have to make 3 consecutive winning trades on Friday, tomorrow, and I have never done that before. So there is a 90 to 95% that I will finish this week red as well. Do one more trade. No, that's it. That's actually the kind of things like I want to do. I haven't been able to. This is my best streak. I'm more focused about that discipline, that consistency than doing a winning trade. Because if I do a winning trade, it's just another winning trade. But if I stop trading here, it just reinforces my streak of being consistency with my rules and being disciplined. So for me, the goal is actually stopping here than making a winning trade. But thank you, Manny. I'm going to end it here and that's it. Take care and have a good day.